All right, we're back on cause number 2015-48120 in the interest of Justin Corban and Cadence Pena. For the court is the custodial parent mother and non-custodial parent father. We took recess for more wage information. And where are we now, Mr. Turner?
Your Honor, after having an opportunity to view the W-2s from last year, I was able to deduct what Mr. Pena's gross was based off of last year, which put us at a monthly gross amount of $9,565.61. However, taking into account some statements that the court made prior to regarding the one-time $7,500 bonus, I was able to recalculate and take that $7,500 off of the total year to date on the most recent check stub. So that put us at a $58,638.16 amount for the current year to date amount. And that divided by the 27 weeks, which have passed so far, put us at a...
Well, wait a minute. You can't deduct the whole $7,500. That's going to be spread over a period of 12 months.
Right. So what I did was I took it off top, and then I took that $7,500 later and added the $625 back into the gross amount each week, if that makes sense.
Okay. All right.
At the end. So after I was able to do that, that put Mr. Pena at a gross amount of $9,411.05 based off of his current year to date on his check stubs. And then I went back in and added the $625 to that gross amount, which put him at a $10,036.05 gross amount each month. And based off of that amount, including the $291 for the medical and dental insurance, that put Mr. Pena at a guideline child support amount in the amount of, I'm sorry, I think it was $1,928.
That was the old one.
I'm sorry, I didn't change my numbers on the system, sorry. I'm sorry, it put him at a $1,829 a month gross, I'm sorry, guideline child support amount.
All right. Do you see where she's getting those figures from, Mr. Pena?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. And so are you in agreement with the guideline amount?
As long as everything looks good to you, sir.
Well, okay. And Ms. Pena, are you in agreement with the guideline amount?
Yes.
So then we have an agreed order, Ms. Turner, that you can submit for my signature.
Yes, Your Honor, I sure can.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. May we be excused?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
Can you,
All right, guys,
can you
log
repeat
back
the number
into
for
the
me?
other Zoom.
Oh.
Log back into the other Zoom. There's another hearing that's getting ready to take place.
Let me find the paper.
Do you
Okay.
have?
I think I have it somewhere.
Okay, see you both back over there.
We've got another one out here, Miller. Is that one? Okay.
Maria, they should be coming over. No, because I told Natasha to send them over, so they should be coming over here now.
Sharma, what case are you coming over on?
Brantley and Durden, you may have already got it on the printer.
That's a default?
I'm sorry, repeat that?
Sharma,
Yes, it's on Brantley and Durden, Dirden.
Correct.
Ma'am, she's talking to the clerk. She's not talking to you.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay, and Miss on the phone here? Did you get it, Maria?
what are you doing with this one?
Who, me
Brantley?
or Sharma?
Oh, hold on. Okay, what are you doing with this order?
Are
Sharma,
you
she's
talking to
talking.
me?
Yeah, she's talking to
Okay.
you, Sharma.
The NCP does not want to sign. He wants to go in front of the judge. So we just have to stipulate and read it on the record.
But, okay, they're both on the phone?
The
Yes, I'm here.
one party's here, Miss Durden is here, but the party who does not want to sign has not called in yet.
Okay, I have two people in the waiting room. Let me see who they are.
Okay, and Miss Durden, you can sign that order for me that I sent you via DocuSign, okay?
I thought I signed it already.
You did? Okay, if you did, that's fine. I need to check it.
Okay. Can you check it to confirm it, please? While I have you on the phone.
Sure.
Okay, the person on phone number 811, what is your name?
My name is Clyde Miller.
Okay, Sharma, so your party is not here yet, so I'm gonna let Sade go first.
That's fine. Thank you.
Okay, Ms. Durden, I'm gonna mute you. Once they're ready for you, they'll tell you to unmute.
Okay.
No, Ms. Durden.
Okay, I hear you. Thank you.
Power on. Bluetooth pairing.
Miss Jordan, when we're done here, log back into the other Zoom, okay?
Which one is this one? Miller?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. This is cause number 2021-07370. In the interest of Mason Jade and Elizabeth Miller, all parties please unmute yourselves and raise your right hands to be sworn. You solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Yes.
Mr. Miller, speak up. We can't hear you.
All right. Ma'am, please state your name and your relationship to the children.
My name is Claire Miller and I'm the mother.
Sir, your name and your relationship to the children. We can't hear you, Mr. Miller.
Miller, the father to the children.
All right. And representing the state.
Sharday Parker, Your Honor.
We have a non-agreed child support review order.
Yes, Your Honor.
And we're having a hearing. Do we have any stipulations?
Yes, Your Honor. We only have one issue. The parties have agreed that we're going to do a new order in lieu of a substitution of the other proposed order, and the only issue is when the date the child support will start, because we have stipulations for everything else, Your Honor.
All right, you want to read the stipulations into the record?
Yes, the parties stipulate that Mr. Miller is the father. He's the father of all the children. That there's acknowledgement of paternity for Mason, who was born before the time they were married. The parties stipulate that they are doing joint managing conservatorship, with Miss Miller being the primary managing conservator, with the exclusive right to designate the primary residence within Harris and contiguous counties. The parties stipulate that Mr. Miller will have an SPL with elections, and the parties stipulate that Mr. Miller will carry health insurance through his job. The parties stipulate to child support in the amount of $885. And those are the stipulations, Your Honor.
All right, are those your agreements so far, Ms. Miller?
Yes.
Those your agreements so far, Mr. Miller?
Yes, sir.
Then the only question that we have is when the new amount of child support is to begin. Is that correct, Ms. Parker?
Yes, Your Honor. Actually, it's the same amount that was in the last order. Mr. Miller has since switched jobs. He now makes more, but they deviated to keep it at this $885 that it was in the last order, because based on guideline amounts, it would be $1,009. But they've agreed to do a deviation of $885, and the only issue is when it should start. Miss Miller would like for it to start after the date of service, and he was served on January 15th, 2021 with the non-agreed, and Mr. Miller would like it to start next month.
Okay, so what is it that's going to change?
Well, in the previous order, he didn't make his elections, and also they were doing government health insurance, but at his new job, he does have private health insurance available for the children.
All right, so are the children currently on government insurance, Ms. Miller?
Yes, they are. But as soon as he gets into effect his health insurance, I'm going to be submitting that information to the state to remove them.
Okay, but Mr. Miller, your health insurance is in effect now?
Yes, sir. I just served past my probation period on my new job, so
All right.
it is available, and I have to do it as soon as possible.
All right. So, Ms. Parker, that is one of the start dates, right? When he needs to start paying the cash medical support, or
He doesn't have he's not paying any cash medical support, Your Honor. He's the one carrying the insurance.
okay. So it's going to start this coming month because that's when he's going to be covered at his job by insurance. Is that correct?
Yes,
That's
Your
correct.
Honor.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So what? I'm
It's
still not. I'm not understanding. I'm sorry.
the child support start date, Your Honor. That's what we're here about. We're not here. We're here about the child support start date. We're
Okay.
not here about the medical support. We're here about the child support start date.
Did I misunderstand you to say that the child support is the same amount?
Yeah. No, you didn't. It's the same amount.
Well, then what difference does it make when it starts if it's the same amount?
Then we can just start it now to make it simplified. We'll just start it from here on.
Starting August 1st, Miss Miller?
That's fine.
Okay. Is that agreeable with you, Mr. Miller?
Yes, sir.
All right, send me a great order.
Okay. All right,
Thank you.
guys. So just log back in over there, and I will send you the stuff for you to sign, and then we should be able to wrap this up. So go ahead and log back in over at the other Zoom. Do you need that information, or do you already have it? Do you need me to get it?
Actually, can you repeat the login code?
It's the
Yeah.
same that I texted you earlier.
Oh, it's what you texted me? Okay, then I got it. Never mind.
Okay. All right. So just head back over there.
Thank you.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, who's handling the Brantley matter?
Good morning, Judge. I am.
All right, are all parties online?
Mr. Brantley and Ms. Durden, please unmute yourself.
Okay, please unmute yourselves, folks.
*6, Ms. Durden and Mr. Brantley.
Mr. Brantley is here.
All right, and Miss Durden. Is Miss
Ms.
Durden?
Durden, can you *6 and unmute yourself, please? Ms. Durden, can you hear us? If you can, please unmute yourself. We're ready to begin your hearing. Ms. Durden, you have to press star and the number 6 to unmute yourself. Judge, she was here earlier. I'm not sure if she stepped away.
Let me know when she's here. All right, let Maria know.
Yes, Judge. Yes, Judge. Ms. Durden, can you hear me? Hello, Ms. Durden. Mr. Brantley, do you have any way of texting her?
She doesn't have a phone. And she's not at the place, she's not where my son's at. So she doesn't have a phone. So if she was with my son, then I could call his phone, but she doesn't have a phone.
And it looks like we lost her. See if she calls back in. Ms. Durden?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you hear us now?
I can barely hear you.
Okay, leave
Hello?
yourself unmuted.
Okay,
The
I
judge
can
is
hear
going to
you
be
now.
back shortly, okay?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear
Hello?
you.
Okay.
Yes,
I can hear
you.
y'all, but because you was asking him about my phone, and he was saying my son wasn't with me, but I couldn't. Y'all couldn't hear me.
No, we couldn't. You were not unmuted.
Okay. Well, I kept pressing *6 and it wouldn't do anything. I guess it was a problem with the phone. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I am. And Mr. Brantley, you agreed to everything we discussed earlier, correct?
Yeah, like I said, I agree. I'm gonna have an attorney look over my paperwork. Yeah, yes, I'll make sure. Yes, that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah.
All right, we're on cause number 2020-45894 in the interest of Jackson Brantley. All parties, please raise your right hands to be sworn. Do you solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, sir.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, ma'am, please state your name and your relationship to the child.
Jacqueline Durden, mother.
All right, sir, please identify yourself and your relationship to the child
Jarvis Brantley, the father.
and representing the state.
Kavita Sharma for the state, Your Honor.
All right, and we have an order, agreed order in the suit affecting the parent-child relationship. Is that correct?
Judge, it is agreed. The parties stipulate to everything. The only issue we have is that Mr. Brantley is requesting time to have an attorney that he has not retained as yet to review the order before he signs. And I can read the stipulations into the record, Your Honor.
Okay, hold on a minute. Brantley, Jarvis.
Hello?
Yes, I'm hold on a second. Mr. Brantley, you were notified and served with this lawsuit December 3rd, 2020 at 10:20 a.m. Do you recall that?
I called in a number that day, sir. Yes, I do recall that day.
Okay, well, I mean, so it's been
Yeah.
over 6 months for you to hire an
Oh, yeah.
attorney.
I have a bunch of stuff to do too, and I haven't had time to get an attorney. I have
6 months, sir.
better attorney.
6 months. Half a
Okay, sir.
year.
Uh-huh.
Half a
6
year
months,
to
half a
hire
year.
an attorney.
Yes, sir.
I'm
Yes, sir.
sorry,
Uh-huh.
but nobody is too busy for an entire 6
You gonna tell me
months.
I'm not busy? Okay, you gonna tell me I'm not busy? You can't tell me nothing about myself. You can't. It's
All right,
impossible to
we're
tell me something
proceeding.
about myself.
We're proceeding this matter, and we're going to
Yeah,
finalize this hearing today, sir. Okay.
yeah. It's impossible. What is your name? Is Judge what?
Longoria, David and
Okay,
Longoria, sir. Okay.
David and Lynn Glory. Okay, thank you.
Okay.
I'll make sure I note that.
Okay. Good. So we got an order in the suit affecting parent-child relationships that you're going to read into the record,
Yes,
Ms.
Your Honor.
Sharma.
In regards to, yes, Judge. In
All
regards
right.
to 4-year-old, child in this case, Your Honor, the parents agreed to joint managing conservatorship. They agreed to a standard possession order with Ms. Durden being the primary conservator to determine the child's primary residence with geographic restrictions to Harris and surrounding counties. In regards to retro child support, they are not seeking retro child support at this time. There is $550 in child support to begin August 1. There is $100 cash medical support to begin August 1. and the standard possession order, which I've already mentioned, and parties stipulate to everything else. There is no disclosure on this case for family violence, Your Honor. And Mr. Mr. Brantley has one other child that he provides support to, so we're using 17.50% as the guideline amount based on his wages, which he has provided to the state. The state is also not seeking retroactive dental or medical support, Your Honor.
All right, and the current child support being,
$550 a month beginning August 1.
all right. Any cash medical support?
Yes, Judge, $100 a month beginning August 1.
All right. Anything further?
Judge, just court costs to be billed to Mr. Brantley from the district clerk as we bill that within 60 days.
All right. Is that your agreement, Miss Durden, so far?
I agree, Your Honor.
All right. Is that your agreement, Mr. Brantley, so far?
Yes, sir. Yes, Mr. Longoria. Yes, sir.
It's Judge Longoria, sir. All
Judge
right.
Longoria. Yes, I remember your name. Deeply
Okay.
inside, I will remember your name for sure.
That's wonderful. All right. So the order in the SAPSER is read into the record and is approved. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge. May we be excused?
Yes.
Thank you.